Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So this video is going to be how to revise for A-level chemistry. I did a QA and I want to show you all of the tips and tricks that I use to get an A in chemistry or to help you get an A star. I do have a overall how you can succeed in A-levels in general video up on my channel, so I'll link that down below. That should be helpful as well. That will give you tips on how to make a timetable, how to get organized, how to discipline yourself, and also how you can revise during exam season without cramming or sleeping late in the night, as well as not buying any courses online like Uplan, which is like 200 plus, just to get an A in your A-levels. So yeah, you can go check that out. It can be relevant for all exam boards, just to let you know. So first of all, my first tip would be to find an exam technique and find your exam structure. So what I basically used flashcards for all of my chemistry topics, and I just used that. I found that the most efficient way compared to writing notes and reading out those notes. Active recall for A-level chemistry is key, and that goes for all the sciences. This is a bag full of my A-level chemistry flashcards. Basically, find a way of how you can revise efficiently. So for me, it was flashcards, and then find a way on how you're going to use your resources to revise. For example, this is for one topic, so this is for rates of reaction. This is for year 2. So what I would do with these flashcards, I would go through them one by one. Increasing the temperature will increase what? And then on the back would have the answer, the continuous rate method. And then if I flip over, the answer will be on the back, and then it will lead on to another question. And I have the answer. It will normally follow with a question again. So why does the graph become horizontal? And then the answer will be at the back. How I like to structure it is just to bullet point the answers. The mechanisms, you want to write out the question like what are the conditions and the mechanism for this, and then write the mechanism on the back. But I would just literally, for the mechanisms in organic chemistry, draw them out hundreds of times, like multiple and multiple times, and it will literally be stuck in your brain. If I get this card right fully, I'll put it in the right pile. If I get it wrong, I put it in the wrong pile. And then after finishing this flashcards, I would just go through the wrong pile and then sort that out, which one I got right and which one I got wrong. If I get it wrong, then I will have to review it the next day. So I want to have a really good timetable, so I'll pop a picture of my timetable right here. So for example, in the morning I would spend 30 minutes of just going through my chemistry flashcards from yesterday or recapping the lesson learned yesterday. And this just really involves spaced repetition as well. If you do that after a couple of days, just recapping your knowledge from the last lesson, that would help as well, and returning back to those old flashcards that you got wrong previously. This is for AS1, just for AS only, and I would make this full of all of the knowledge that I forgot in my flashcards. So I'll just blurt it out, meaning that I do not look at my flashcards. I just use my own memory and see what I got right. And then if I get it wrong, I would put it in red at the side, so that when I return back to this book, I'll just look at the red writing and know that I should remember that. So I have like 2 of these booklets. This is for organic chemistry. So literally what you want to do is repeat the knowledge over and over again, and that goes with organic chemistry. So organic chemistry is what most people didn't like in year 1, but I actually really liked it in year 1. It's just in year 2 it gets a bit tricky. I'll just write it all out from memory and test myself. I'll do it in these books. And also another tip would be to make sure you know the topic before your actual lesson. What I did is I always go to ChemRevise. That is my favorite website for chemistry, along with physics and math tutor. Go to ChemRevise, find your exam board, and write your notes from there. Take out their notes and put it into your own flashcards or notes, whatever works out for you, and just memorize it, because literally the person who made Chem Revise is literally the mark scheme. They aligned their notes with the mark scheme, and I feel like that is so helpful. Once you know the knowledge from Chem Revise, then you know the knowledge for exam questions. That tip would be definitely do exam questions after every topic. So after making your notes or your flashcards before the lesson, which I try to do even though that can be kind of difficult, make sure you do exam questions straight after. I would ask my teacher all the time that topic, and I'll just flood myself with those exam questions. And most importantly, I would note down the questions that I got wrong so that I can memorize the answers. When it comes to the end of topic test, I would be good to go. I would memorize the questions I got wrong. It would be through PowerPoint slides, and this is through Google Slides. So I have it on my phone. I'll just show you it right now. So as you can see, these are my Google Slides. I would just take a picture or screenshot of the questions that I got wrong, and then on the next slide it would have the correct answers. So after getting the answer wrong, I would go and just put it on my slides and then build that up so that the next day I can just go through those slides, whatever I got wrong, and see which one I got right as well. So as you can see, these are the slides for one particular topic. A checkbox for slide 4. Go back to slide 4, and once I've got slide 4 right, then I'll just tick it off. So yeah, and also I will have some questions here. I have some exam questions written down from memory. So why do you use gloves? And then I'll put the answer. Concentrated acids are corrosive. Take these booklets to school before the exam, and I'll just read through these because it has the questions and then answers previously got wrong, and that would help me. So yeah, slides and exam questions are super key. Once you finish all of your topics by the end of the year, make sure you do exam questions straight away, exam papers straight away, and to get a feel of what the exam questions are like. And once you do loads, you seriously get used to it, and you would notice that similar questions come up, it's just worded differently or it has different numbers. Once you nailed the superpower of flooding yourself with exam questions, you would ace those end of topic papers. So the fourth tip is to make sure you're organized. So I would have 2 big binders for year 1, and then the next binder for year 2. These flashcards, I would just tie them up together with a rubber band or hair tie, showing that this is for physical only, and then I'll do that for another one, which would be organic. Your exam comes up, you just quickly you can quickly get those major topics out and revise the flashcards from there. My 5th tip would be understanding. So you want to understand the content fully before you move on. So make sure you ask your teacher for some questions, send your teacher some questions you don't understand, and also really get help from other students as well who know these questions and are pretty good at it. So it's really good to cooperate and collaborate with your classmates, and I was really grateful to have good classmates that can help me out. And also sometimes we do study sessions, so like in the library in our freeze we would just go together and explain the topic to each other one by one, go through the flashcards and then exam questions together. So you can do that once in a while. Once you fully understood a topic, you would be able to skim through these notes like this and just remember it all. Not exactly remember it all, but you'll just know it's in your head already because you fully understand the topic. You went through the flashcards many times. Once it comes to your end of year exams, your final exams, you'll be amazing. Especially going through all of those slides. So I literally just skimmed through all of my exam question slides for each topic and just get a feel of like if this topic comes up, I kind of get a feel of what the answer is. And you do a lot of exam questions and papers at least 2 weeks before the real exam. Another tip is the resources. So online resources will be down below. I'll give my favorite YouTubers that I used for chemistry that was super helpful. They're really helpful, and also make sure you utilize your teachers fully. To set a timetable for yourself, make sure that you know exactly what you're gonna do in your chemistry slot of the week. Like, I'm gonna do physical chemistry Monday, and then on Wednesday it will be organic chemistry. If you don't see results at the very beginning, it's understandable, and also it is completely normal. You're not gonna get everything right at the beginning, but once you focus on your weaknesses and improve them, then that would really help. That's also what helped me as well. If this video helps you out, biology A-level video and also economics A-level video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!